What's going on to you Taurus out there? So you Taurus have the Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So these three cards right here for you speaks to how you Taurus, oh, okay. So, okay. So the Four of Cups speaks to how you Taurus have kind of, this may sound weird, but you Taurus have seen or interacted with some people who, when you're actually talking to them and trying to get to know who they are, they're acting like total weirdos because they are quite difficult to get to know, right? Like you Taurus are normal, right? Y'all are healthy, right? Talking to them, getting to know them, and they're fighting against you. They're making it hard for you Taurus. They are, they're inconsistent when they talk, they take forever to get back to you. And it is frustrating. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. You Taurus really don't need this. You Taurus don't need to be with somebody who wants to be a knuckle-headed nitty, an idiot. Every time you try to talk to them, they don't know how to have a conversation like a functional person. They have to do it from the game's perspective, right? The acting like, they're so valuable and so busy. If all these people are so valuable and busy, how come they're not the owners of Fortune 500 companies? You understand what I'm saying? So, all of this busyness, this stuff like this, if these people didn't want to talk to you, why couldn't they just say that? Okay, give them the benefit of the doubt. Right, Taurus? Give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say they don't have to tell you, Taurus, that. But come on. It's one thing to, if you don't want to talk to somebody, if they don't want to talk to you, then they don't necessarily have to say that, right? We gave them that, right? But consistently, you talking to them, you Taurus are talking to them, and it just seems like they always just put their phone down and they just walk off. I keep telling you, I'm a clown people who do stuff like that because it looks stupid. I'm telling you what it is. It looks stupid. You put the phone down and you walk off. It's like, what did you do? Like, if you ain't want to talk to somebody, that's all it is that you had to say. You know what I'm saying? And why it's stupid? Why it's stupid is because they talking to you the whole time. Now all of a sudden they talking to you. Right? They just pull a vanishing act. So a lot of you Taurus are like, look, y'all don't need this crap. Y'all don't need this because you don't need it. You Taurus have self-respect. You Taurus have been making accomplishments. Y'all don't need this crap. Y'all don't need this delusion of grandeur. Who is this person? Who is this person who has this ideology that they could interact with you like this, who are caught up in this delusion that their time is more valuable than yours, but then they're making it difficult, but then they don't just tell you that they're not interested if they're not and send you on your way so you can go talk to somebody else. This is the stupidity that you Taurus are dealing with. The Judgment and the Queen of Swords now is about how, so you Taurus decided to make the decision for them by being like, you know what? Since they want to act like this, you out. You left. Because you Taurus was starting to get frustrated at how inconsistent this person was and all this crap. You can't build a real relationship with someone who's inconsistent. They don't have your back. How you going to build a relationship with someone who's like that, Taurus? They are showing you, Taurus, that they wouldn't have your back. someone who is inconsistent like this. Because this is how you have a lot of single parents. Because the person sometimes will show you at the beginning, not you, but this is how you end up having single parents. Because a person will show the person that they're inconsistent, and then they'll still go and have a child with the person. And then they're like, well what's going on? Well, the person pretty much let you know that they were fly by night, and that they showed you on top of that they were inconsistent. So they told you and they showed you, and you've been seeing this person on and off on some Rolling Stone type stuff for years, literally. Child growing up, child about to be 18 years old, or child 18 years old, for the most part, without really having the parent in their life. Either way it goes. Right? So a lot of you Taurus see this as, oh nah, you got to get out of Dodge, because you Taurus already peaked game as to what's going on. The Queen of Swords is that you already know what's going on. You already peaked game to it. You're not going to fall for the nonsense. You're not going to fall for the delusion of, what if you can change the person, because you, Taurus, understand that you're not going to be able to. A person has to learn to change completely on their own. There is nothing that you, Taurus, can do to change anybody to do something that they don't want to do. That's something that they have to learn to do completely on their own. And if that person doesn't want to act like they have common sense, if they don't want to take care of their own, if they don't want to act right and be in a functional relationship with you or anyone, there's not anything that you or anyone can do to solve it. No matter how much games you play, no matter what you do, the person will just continue to play games. That changing has to be a personal choice that they can only make. And I just see a lot of you Taurus are thinking from a more mature perspective of, you can't force, you can't run game, you can't play, you can't, show someone what they're missing. That comes from an internal place. That comes from an internal place, because the Eight of Pentacles now is about how you Taurus are good regardless. So you stop talking to them, and your life is not worse. Your life is not getting any worse. Your life is getting better. You haven't lost anything from not talking to this person. And that's why you Taurus, had no problem leaving them alone, because your life didn't change. Your life got better, because when you were talking to them, you probably started to get stressed out a little bit. You know how difficult it is to talk to people nowadays? And a lot of people like to say things, but and they have a valid point. They'll say things like, they don't want to get caught up with somebody who's playing a narrative and catch a charge. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. But also what it is too, Taurus? It's the fact that people are a headache to talk to, whether it comes through face-to-face, on the phone, text messages. You know why? Because so many people are trying to act like they're more busy than what they are. Facts, Taurus, facts. When you're texting somebody, the person will be texting you the whole time, telling you, put the phone down, go walk off somewhere. They won't be around for months on end. You can't build a relationship with somebody who's like that. The person disappears. Then when you listen to their life is trash. Doesn't matter if they're lying. Who lies about some goofy stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Who lies about that? Like, yeah, I'm about to be evicted. But then when you're talking to them, they just act like they so sedity. You know what I'm saying? They smelling like Tom Ford and all of this other type of stuff. It's like, what are y'all doing? You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Then when you on the phone with them, right? Then when you Taurus are on the phone with them, you talking to them, They don't really want to be talking on these phones. They don't really want to talk. How do we know that? Because anytime something constructive happens, you go in there, they gotta cut you off. Hey, I gotta go, 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 I gotta go. Click. Pickup artists will tell you, don't spend all the time on the phone talking to somebody. So then if you know you don't want to be on the phone talking to somebody or whatever, just say that. Say it up front. Look, I don't want to be on the phone talking to not just you. Don't take it personal. I don't want to be on the phone talking to anyone for a very long period of time. I'm like that. I don't like being on the phone for a very long time. I'd much rather text some individuals. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, too, I still know proper phone etiquette. Say bye when I'm about to leave. You know, act like I'm a regular, normal human. You know what I'm saying? Like a functional human being that was raised with some home training and stuff. Then when you see them face to face, they're awkward face to face too. Everybody want to act like they too cool for school. Everybody want to be delusional with theirs. They're more valuable, and we're all becoming these models and rock stars and movie stars and, you know, like what Tyler Durden say, rock gods and movie stars and all this other type of crap. Like what delusion are people really dealing with, bro? The Tower and the Eight of Cups for you, Taurus. It wouldn't be a Taurus reading if a Scorpio card didn't come up. This speaks to how, don't be surprised if you hear from this person and this person is like, hey, they want you. And you, Taurus, are like, the Eight of Cups, you, Taurus, are like, what? So this person pops up again with a very straightforward desire of theirs. They're letting you know they want to get it on. And again, you, Taurus, Eight of Cups, you're like, nah, you good. The Ace of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, because your mind is sharp. You know what time it is. You, Taurus, are not just going to go disrespect yourselves like that. There's no point in that. Disrespect yourselves for what? This inconsistent person popping back up talking about how they want to smash, and you let them smash, and what? It's still not a relationship. They're still a rolling stone. They're still a weirdo. Still. So the Two of Pentacles, you're looking for the real thing. You're looking for someone that has value. And you're right. That's the kind of relationships that you should be looking for. You should be looking for people who bring value to the table. Because let me give you some piece of game. There's no real point in having a relationship with people who are valueless. And what I mean when I say valueless, I'm talking about people who want to waste your time, waste your life by wasting your time, doing one thing, saying another, right? Acting like they stupid. You understand what I'm saying? You, Taurus, don't want to, or you shouldn't want to do that. You should want to interact with people who bring something. And it doesn't always have to be finances. It doesn't always have to be transactional. When I say value, I'm talking about the quality of the connections that you build with people who are quality themselves. Sometimes the only transaction, if you want to take it there, right, is having a great conversation with an upstanding person that you genuinely enjoy, and the both of you are gaining something out of it, valuable, that money can't buy, which is a peace of mind. A person that legitimately has your back in a crazy world. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Sometimes people get so caught up with the finances. The Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Magician, The Two of Swords. You, Taurus, understand that you're going to be okay regardless. Because you know what you're doing. And you're not going to let anybody play you like that so easily. You know that it's not a good thing. Because there's no substance behind it. You, Taurus, are actually using your common sense. You're using your wisdom on top of that. Like, you're not just going to allow someone to just come in and tell you that they want to smash and you be like, oh, okay. And you let them smash for real, for real. Right? What if an accident happens, right? And now all of a sudden, y'all are expecting. Does this person change their habits now? No. The Three of Swords, the Magician, and the Two of Swords is about how you know what it's like. You can see the danger coming from a mile away of how if you play stupid games, you'll win stupid prizes. And the Magician just represents how a lot of other people can't see things from your perspective because they don't want to see things from your perspective. They don't want to have a common sense perspective. They want to deliberately ignore it. See, this is what I mean when I say that some people be playing stupid. But not you, Taurus. Y'all are playing it smart.